Each day, there are around 100,000 airplanes that take off and land. Now, this is a pretty mind-boggling number, don't get me wrong. But now, imagine that instead of planes, we were in spaceships going to the moon. No, I can do better than that. Going to Mars. No. Going to another solar system. Space Bros, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be looking at space and science. More specifically, we are going to be looking at interstellar travel and the challenges that come along with it. Interstellar travel is manned or unmanned travel between planetary systems or stars. Getting to this stage would undoubtedly come after interplanetary travel, which is traveling from planet to planet, such as from Earth to Mars. Now, there are some major problems and challenges to interstellar travel that we as a species would need to overcome. One of the first ones we're going to be looking at being the distance to the nearest star system, that being Proxima Centauri. It is a total of 4.243 light years away from the Sun. Now, 4 years wouldn't be too bad for travel time, except for the fact that we can't travel at the speed of light, like we see in the Star Wars movies. These distances make the possibility of us being able to travel to these planets even slimmer. A good example of how far we've been able to make it in the universe, or even outside of our own solar system, is the Voyager 1 probe. It is the fastest man-made spacecraft, but it has only covered 1/600th of a light year in 30 years. And it is moving at 1/18,000th the speed of light, and it would take 80,000 years to get to Proxima Centauri at this speed. Now this leads us to our second problem. We have no way to go that fast. There's no way we would be able to achieve the speed of light. Voyager 1's velocity was achieved by being slingshotted around Jupiter, the planet in our solar system with the highest amount of gravity. In order for us to be able to reach these planetary systems, we would need a revolutionary type of propulsion system, such as an EM drive, which, as far as today, is still science fiction. But of course, the EM drive is going to be a subject for another video, because I could talk for hours about that. Of course, I'd cut it down to 10 for monetization purposes. Speaking of time, that brings me to my next point. If we're going by the speed of Voyager 1, it would take us 80,000 years if we're starting from the Sun to get to Proxima Centauri. 80,000 years. It's a long time. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never heard about someone this old. I mean, this guy, he does look very old, by all means. But 80,000? I don't think he makes the cut. Now, one way to get around this problem would be cryosleep. Cryosleep is the idea to have astronauts sleep through their travels by knocking them out, and then them being woken up when they're about to arrive or when they have arrived at their destination. This works by freezing a human in a sort of suspended animation state. This would also help preserve food and water, as they will require much less of it. Let's say we overcome all of those challenges. We are now able to travel to Proxima Centauri in a matter of, let's say, 30 days. I believe that with some revolutionary type of space travel, we would be able to get to Proxima Centauri, even though it's 4 light years away, in 30 days. That now brings us to a whole different set of challenges of colonizing another planet. We would need to send probes to the planet to see if it's a sustainable life for life. we would need to send humans there. This concept is explored in the movie Interstellar, as they send astronauts to test to see if planets are actually sustainable of life once you're down on the surface. Now, us getting to this point, it's not just a matter of how, it's a matter of when. And I would love to keep talking about this subject, but throwing it into a video about interstellar travel would just not be doing it justice. That is why I'm going to be making another video about the colonization of another planet. But looks like we're all out of time for this video. It may not scratch my favorite 10-minute mark and only the 5 to 6 minute mark. But hey, if you enjoyed, make sure to slap that like button, and if you really enjoyed it, make sure to wham the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell and click all notifications. That is right. I will see you in the next videos. Space Bros, take it easy.